Thank God Snatch Steal left. So I wanted to give a little explanation on the mindset that we had going into last format, and why we thought Snatch Steal wasn't going to be as good as it was, and just general things like that. So to start things off, we were entering into the format with the pretense that MST was going to be a much needed counter to most everything, because given probability and everything, it's a card that most people play a 3 of, side double twister, and to a lesser extent you'll see MST, or excuse me, you'll see Dust Tornado with Twister and things like that, making a guest appearance. So based on that logic, we thought Snatch Steal wouldn't be as relevant as it was. We underestimated the fact that taking control of a monster was a lot more devastating to a lot of decks than it should be. I'm sure a lot of you have heard the term of bricking, but losing that one monster to your opponent that you open up with took a little bit less of a meaning than we thought it would. So it was general underestimation of the card in general. The theory behind it, though, was pretty sound. I know a lot of people did not like the MST argument, and I can respect you for that. But just from a lot of the things that I've seen from my own personal experience and general things like that, when me and Jeffrey Torres and Matt Nitzico were talking about it in the initial phases, it seemed like it was just going to be a side deck card. As the format generally, moved along in competitive sense, it was seen a lot more in the main deck as just a very simple blowout card. MST was actually a lot less of a factor than we'd figured it on, because I don't know about you guys, but every time I fucking set a good back row, my opponent always fucking has MST for it and goes for game. Right? Like, it's just my fucking curse. So, from personal experience, I am infinitely always fucked by MST. It's fucking ridiculous. MST is the bane of my fucking day. Like, I swear to God. So, from personal experience and my own salt factor, MST just always takes a shit on me. Like, I'm the dude that'll top deck Snatch him, be like, what's good, and then I'll get fucking MST'd. So, I don't know, but, it just seems like it was real. So, now that the card is gone, though, I'm happy. Like I said, though, the theory behind it, just the pure amount of MST that you always see, whether or not it's at the right time or the wrong time, and the amount of, Snatch Steal, benefactoring into the game, and general things like that. And it also depends on how well you opened up and then you lose to Snatch Steal. I can't believe the amount of times that I've heard many of people say that they lost to top deck Snatch Steal on Dueling Network or at a regional. It was actually really high. And for a card to be that devastating, still to this day, it's kind of fucking funny. So that's my explanation on Snatch Steal. Can't really explain it much more than that. It's just our theorio crafting and general things like that. Sometimes we're wrong, sometimes we're right, but shit happens, so don't think that I'm too crazy. I'm a little bit out of the loop on certain things, but my theorio is still pretty spot on certain things. So leave a comment down below. Tell me your Snatch Steal stories. Also, tell me how you think that they can rework Snatch Steal to let it be legal. I don't know if there ever will be a time where Snatch Steal will come back again. It's kind of fucked up because certain cards get to come off the ban list. And, they're just fine with the erratas. Snatch Steal comes back, no errata, and it's still a severely overpowered card, which is kind of interesting. So, alright guys, I'm out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please thumbs up this video to show your support, and please check out VanCole40 for Cardfight Vanguard, MCole Games for miscellaneous trading card games, and No Limit Gaming for a brand new series of Yu-Gi-Oh videos. Thanks for watching.